All right, hello fellow wet shavers, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in again today. Today I will be using Declaration Grooming's Persephone. Said that right. On my unboxing, I think I said Persephone. Got all discombobulated, but Colton, you corrected me on that if you happen to see this. Anyways, matching splash for Persephone. I'm going to use the RazoRock Lupo 0.72. With a second use acid blade in it. I'm all lathered up in the bowl, brother-in-law produced bowl, and a Simpson Trafalgar T3. I'm really enjoying this knot on the Simpson. Really can't go wrong for less than 30 bucks, I think. I'd eventually like to try the Evo, but just have not pulled the trigger on one yet, or when I was ready to, they were out of stock. So anyways, I'm gonna wet the face and get started here. I will say that first of all, I would say that I forgot my towel. Let me grab that. I will say the Lupo, which I think is wolf in Italian, the Lupo, was very efficient. Way more efficient, I think, than the Game Changer 0.68. So I'm going to do a side-by-side with those two, but I think that the Lupo has the Game Changer beat in that sense from what I remember last week. All right, so I'm going to lather up here. So a cool story on this, kind of Greek mythology with Persephone, gets kidnapped by Hades, becomes the queen in the underworld, gets Demeter, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, her mother, goes into eternal sadness. She is the goddess of, like, I don't know if I want to say agriculture or the plants and animals or plants and everything else. So the world goes into eternal winter, everything dies. Then Zeus intervenes, says it's enough. And then, so Persephone, who is about to leave the underworld, did not eat or drink anything while she was there because she knew if she did, she'd never be able to leave. So that's the story. But before she leaves, Hades offers her a pomegranate. She takes a pomegranate and eats exactly 6 seeds from it. So then that's where we get winter and summer. So she ends up it's decided she spends 6 months in the overworld, 6 months in the underworld. So winter is when she's in the underworld, summer is when she's, or I don't know if it's summer or spring or whatever, but 6 months in the overworld where the plants bloom again and food grows and all that kind of stuff. So kind of a cool story. So that's what Scott based the name off of. A milk steak, if you saw If I Had 5 was my performance soap. I think there could have been a lot of soaps in that category, honestly. But I've used Milk Steak a lot. I've tried a lot of the soaps and kind of got the lather dialed in a little bit on that, and it's always worked well for me. So that was my choice. It also has quite a bit of selection. So that made it easy. Well, I will say that for me, Declaration is hit or miss. But I've had some nice hits, so I keep coming back to the well on that one. So that leads me to this one. And the scent on this is pomegranate forward, So that's the top note. Is the pomegranate. And then it's on a warm base of oak moss, amyris, cardamom. Yeah, oak moss, amyris, cardamom, and sandalwood. So it's kind of a fruity top note on a warmer base. So this might be a good spring scent, as it's not overly fruity. So make sure I got this. There we go, dial it. All right. So, you know, for me, it's a nice scent. I'm not in love with it, to be honest. I definitely get the pomegranate, and you don't get it as much off the puck, like when I did my unboxing. But once I got it in the bowl and lathered up, I definitely got the pomegranate quite a bit more. It really opened up quite a bit. But again, it's not overly sweet or overly fruity. I'd say scent strength on this, I always forget to mention scent strength a lot. I'd say medium, 4.5, 5. Yep. Nothing too bold and banging, but definitely there. So yeah, so I'm kind of neutral on it, I think. I don't dislike it, that's for sure. I like it. I'm not sure I like it enough to make the cut in the den though, so we'll see. I'm gonna reserve judgment though for the post, and then a lot of times when you get the splash and you get the dry down, the scent changes a little bit. So it's a little too early to call the ball. This Lupo is impressing me so far. I think I misspoke yesterday. This is, I think it's $70. I think I said it was 65, but it's 70. So it's $69.99, I think, when you can get it right now. I think you can get the 0.72 in certain handles on the Italian Barber. I think that in the 9.5, only the base cap is available right now. Which I guess if you had one of these handles, you really only need the base cap. So I might wait. They have free shipping over $60 too from Canada. So 60 US dollars. So I'm gonna wait till I need something else. So I wouldn't mind trying the 0.95 just to compare. I think it's 9.5 or 9.2, can't remember. But so far so good with this one. Yeah, it left me, I was impressed by how smooth it left me yesterday. And how long during the day I felt pretty smooth, especially on my cheek area. That's where I feel the smoothest usually. The chin and the mustache area, I have thicker hair in there, so it doesn't stay as smooth as long, I've noticed. Yeah, it's a nice scent. It does have, like I said, it does have the ambery base with the fruit top. He just had a sale on his site too. I had already purchased all this stuff for the sale. It was an unannounced sale, so he's kind of sneaky about unannounced stuff. So he'll like put a sale out there unannounced, or he'll put a new scent out there unannounced, or he'll kind of just put something on Instagram the day he drops something, oops, and say, oops, I forgot to tell everybody I was going to drop this. So you never know what you're going to find on his site sometimes. I think the last sale was like a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was last week actually. And I had bought the Persephone, and then I missed the matching splash to Confluence and Sonnet Luminaire. And so I grabbed those splashes to match the soaps. Anyways, oh well. I almost bought Chaotic Neutral and I think Warm Yellow Light, but I held off for now on those. Those seem like potentially warmer scents to me, and coming in spring here and eventually summer. Thought I'd rather, for now, try to, I could be wrong, but try to get some more season appropriate. Not that I abide particularly strictly by seasonality, but it is nice to have some lighter, warmer, or lighter, fresher scents for summer and spring. But I will use anything anytime, so I'm not bound by the laws of seasonality. Started on my neck here. All right, I think we are done with the shave. So I'm gonna still do this thing again. Put some of this stuff on my face. There's some good stuff in here. I look like I got Cool Whip on my hands. All right. So I'm gonna get cleaned up and I'll be back for the post. All right, we're back to the post, and just did a warm water rinse followed by a cold water rinse. Got my bowl all cleaned out, got the brush all washed out, and we are going into the post. One of the things that Scott does, declaration, he throws a synthetic menthol in with the pack, and then it's your choice on whether you want to add it to your splash or not, or if you want to add the whole bottle or part of the bottle. I prefer no splash or no menthol, so I just have a collection of these. I don't know, I probably should throw them away if I'm not going to use them, but anyways, there's a splash. I like these bottles too. I just like the shape of them. They actually fit in my drawer. They actually take up less space, I think, than the round ones. All right, just reshape this. Okay. And we will get into this. Definitely get the pomegranate a little more on the splash, but I also get like that ambery base. He calls it an ambery base, but it's definitely not as pomegranate forward as the soap. So it's a little bit more, I don't know, I think I'm getting a little more of the oak moss and the cardamom. It's a little bit different than the soap. Actually, I think I like it. I think I prefer it better. So a little bit than the scent off the tub or off the lather. So anyways, there's a shave for today. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. If you've watched this and you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I got something in my eye there. And if you've been around a while, thanks for the support and thanks for getting this far in the video. We'll see you soon on the channel.